Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Akshat Baheti and today I'm going to give you everything that Microsoft released and decode what it means for work and everything else. Let's get started with the first launch, and that is Copilot. And even before I tell you about what Copilot is, let me just show you this amazingly cool demo.
New valuable team member helping everyone achieve more together. You'll be able to add Copilot as a meeting facilitator. You'll be able to add Copilot as a collaborator in chats, keeping everyone aligned with up-to-date insights as the conversation happens, and interacting with the team, responding to questions based on.
And just with that, Microsoft has literally been able to create something that a lot of us can use on a daily basis. Now, there are a couple of biggest use cases that they have looked at. First of all, obviously taking notes and asking questions about what happened in the notes. But in addition to that, they have gone a step further. They have added something called agents. And these things are pretty crazy. And the point is that right now, Copilots can't do much. They can answer your questions and a couple of other things, but that does not add them a lot of value. They went a step ahead and given Copilot the biggest power of them all to do actions. And actions, that means that Copilots can now do stuff. And let me show you what does that actually mean.
Easily configure your Copilot with the details it needs, like instructions, triggers, knowledge, and actions. Quickly test your Copilot before you deploy, and seamlessly publish across multiple channels. Watch it use memory for context, reason over user input.
Now, with just those options, Microsoft is able to provide actions to everyone. So that means your Copilot can now do things for you. For example, sending emails, adding actions, changing something in a timeline, updating people about other things. You can configure them to do anything. And that means the whole idea of software is changing from just talking to the software rather than clicking buttons. And that I think is super exciting in what they have done. But they did not stop there. If this was announced yesterday, Copilot plus PC, they are bringing Copilots to Microsoft PCs, and these are powered by new Snapdragon X Elite processors, which will be able to run AI on the device. And again, I am not going to show you that video. It's amazingly popular. You would have already seen it. But it's super good on the way that they have been able to do this stuff. Again, just to run it in the background, they are now bringing in everything that AI can do right on your PC. Now, in addition to that, they went a step further with Copilot Studio to showcase how people are using it on building Microsoft Power Platforms, right? These are all the things that they have just shown as a preview of what you can connect with. You can connect with other websites, you can connect it with other things. That means Copilot becomes the glue that connects everything that you at work use. From a web perspective, from other applications, everything comes in one place. But Microsoft is not just stopping there. If you can look at it, this is GitHub Copilot. They are adding extensions to it. So right now, GitHub Copilot, more or less, could just be able to improve your code, learn from your code base, and do other stuff. But a developer, most of the times, is not just working on code. They have to run through multiple issues, multiple other applications, and that is what they're bringing to this. They're bringing a way for other applications to connect to development ecosystems. So for example, if they want to see something in Microsoft Azure, they can just ask the Copilot to do that. And again, this brings in a huge amount of capabilities because a lot of times developers have to look at other applications, check other things, and they may not even be experts at what they're looking at and trying to figure it out. Copilot does the heavy lifting for them and let them do what they do best. And this is actually crazy. If you're a developer watching this, do hit the like button because I'm super excited about this. It won't be a Microsoft build without launching a new model. So they are adding new models to their small language models, and that is Phi 3 Vision. Now, Phi 3 Vision is a 4.2 billion parameter model, and it is extremely exciting that it can do a lot of things at an extremely lower cost. And in addition to that, the goal of Microsoft right now in this whole build conference is to provide model as a service. That means you can fine tune your models and make them better for your own use cases. Instead of using extremely expensive model for each use case, you can fine tune these kind of models. They have announced Phi 3 Mini, Phi 3 Small, and Phi 3 Medium. And all of them will be available on Azure AI and Hugging Face. And I'm surely going to give them a try and tell you how do they differ between an LLM and an SLM. It would be interesting to see what kind of use cases can be applied. Data is everything that runs AI with. Bringing in real-time intelligence in Microsoft Fabric. Now, if you don't know or understand data analysis as a stuff, I'll just give you a simple example. Data analysis right now runs on data that already exists. For example, let's say you are exploring the sales for your whole company. You're probably looking at on a daily basis or a weekly basis about the data that happened in the last 24 hours to 7 days. Now, this is bringing real-time data right there. So that means every sale that is happening in your company is visible, and you can see data on a minute's basis of what is happening within your organization. Let me just play this video for you guys.
Intelligence in Microsoft Fabric, an end-to-end solution empowering you to get instant sources and across clouds with a variety of out-of-the-box connectors, streaming data with just a few clicks. Elevate your analysis by harnessing the intelligence of Copilot in Microsoft Fabric.
Now again, I skipped ahead to just show you that they are bringing Copilot here also, and you can stream real-time data right there. So anything that you want to ask your data, your questions, you can ask that, and you don't even need to figure out how to program or anything else. Just ask it in natural language. And again, that is not it. One of the biggest announcements that they did is they are using these small language models also to utilize with Khan Academy. This is probably one of the most exciting announcements for me, because education is something that will actually get hyper personalized with AI, bringing in and making it cheaper and accessible everywhere else. All in all, Microsoft announced a ton of new things. The biggest of them all is actually the Microsoft AI stack that they are trying to build. They are bringing everything from development to tools to workspace on AI. They want everyone to access AI where they are present rather than to go to another tool. And that, I think, is the biggest outcome of all of this. Again, if you want to learn more, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and a like will make me super happy. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.